Hey guys, it's Caleb here, and I've got some exciting news about the company PodTech. If you guys remember, we did a video on them a few weeks back about PodTech, which is a company that does the camera modification. They launched a Kickstarter. Now, I have been in talks with Ollie, who is kind of the mastermind behind PodTech. He's kind of the one who came up with the whole mod and made it a reality. And it's pretty exciting stuff. But what I'm here to tell you guys today is there's actually a new offering, and it's in regards to not having to do the mod yourself, which is amazing. This is something that we've heard a lot about. Ollie's made a few comments about people just kind of having, I think, a little bit of a fear of having to rip their camera apart, do this mod themselves, which frankly is very understandable. I think we would put ourselves in that boat. I think we're brave enough to do it, but something we'd prefer not to do if we had the option. So I want to give you guys the scoop on how this is all going to work and kind of some of the details in regards to this. So the company that PodTech is going to be partnering with is a company called Kolari Vision. And they do, for those of you who are not familiar, they do a lot of stuff with filtration. They make products, and they do camera modifications as well. So they have experience, their team, their company has experience with camera electronics and all that's involved with that. So PodTech is going to be partnering with them. They're going to be carrying their mod kits, and they're going to be offering a service where you can ship your camera in and they will do the mod for you. We actually backed the Kickstarter ourselves, and you're probably wondering how it works because, as you know, you pay Kickstarter right away up front, and you've already paid that money. So this is what's going to happen. Basically, PodTech is going to send a bunch of these mod kits to Kolari, and if you choose to do this service with Kolari, the Kickstarter and PodTech will give you a code that will basically discount what you've already paid Kickstarter. So then you'll do the whole process through Kolari. You'll pay for the service and you'll pay for the mod, and then you'll obviously get that discount code that basically removes the cost of the mod. So you're really left just paying for that service fee, which is going to be, I think, around $150. Now, I think that's pretty reasonable considering all in you're looking at about $450 to have this camera modded, which compared to Tilta, I want to say at the time they were charging around $500 to $600 for the Tilta mod when they offered it, which was actually a pretty short period of time they offered it. And we have a whole video on that, and that was a whole experience. But I think this is a really great partnership. Now, for those of you who did not back the Kickstarter, you're probably wondering, what's the scoop for us? What's the options for those people who missed out? So from my understanding, there will be more mod kits that Kolari has in stock. So if you missed out, you didn't back the Kickstarter, I think there's still going to be the option to buy the mod, buy the service, send your camera in, and have the mod done with Kolari.
All right, guys, Future Caleb here. There's some important information here that I just got, and that is, for those of you who did not back that original Kickstarter, the quantity will be somewhat limited in what Kolari has in stock for, again, non-Kickstarter people. So if you are interested in this mod, if this is something that you want to get, I would not waste time on it because there is no guarantee whether Ollie will be doing a second production run of these mod kits. It's all going to depend on the demand of these units because he has to do them in production runs. So if you're interested in it, you missed out. I would not waste any time because I don't know what that quantity is. I just know that it is somewhat limited.
That's basically the gist of what I know. Really exciting stuff. I will link more information in the description below so you can check it out. I'm sure if you go to Kolari's website, there's going to be stuff as well as PodTech. We're really excited about it. We think that this is going to be a great option if you want to mod your kit and you just didn't want to do it yourself. So with that, that's all I have for now. And if you're wondering what's going on, where I'm at, why it looks so different, well, we are in the new space. And as you're probably thinking, for those of you who have seen the previous warehouse builds, you're wondering why it looks so different. Well, the last warehouse video is actually from a long time ago. We had a pretty big log of warehouse renovation footage, and we just have not got around to editing it all. But the good news is we are going to be releasing basically the entire process. We're just a little behind track right now, but we are actually in the space, functioning in it, operating in it. We're really excited, and we're even more excited to share kind of the entire process, the 2-year process that we've gone through to make this space what it is today. We're excited to share it with you guys, and make sure you're subscribed so that you can see those videos when they come up.